Hi guys, it's Maria here from Sweden, aka Planner Mother of 3. Welcome to my channel, and I have to say welcome to myself. Welcome back, Maria, from your vacation. And I've been so looking forward to start recording again all the ideas and videos and everything that I have in my head. And I hope that you will stay here together with me, and I'll show you all about my planners, about my future planning, about my daily planning, about some unboxing and so forth. I won't show everything in this video. I will do it, of course, in separate ones. But this is the first one, and this is the one that I wanted to share with you, the planners that went on vacation together with me. I've been away 10 days in Spain, having some really hard relaxation and sun and just get away. It was perfect for me. I was very tired, a little bit frustrated, and very much stressed as I entered Spain, but I left Spain feeling much better. So I'm quite good in that, or I'm not quite good. I am very happy that we invested some time for some relaxation. These have been in Spain, and they have been in 30 degrees or even more daily, and with the sun. And I think that the covers have managed pretty well. There was some day when this one came home like this, so I just put it where the air condition was, and I could see that the plastic, or you can see maybe a little bit that this has been a little bit crooked, but it's all good. I was afraid, and I wanted to take care of the cover from the HOBONICHI, one of the Mina Perinen covers, and I wanted to protect it from sunbathing oil and the gin and tonics and chocolate and everything that we've had during this free time. Anyway, so I brought the HOBONICHI weeks, and I brought my business planner with me, but I took out the notebook that is quite heavy from Stalogy. I thought that I didn't want to come in situations where I was sitting working in this notebook, because this one is heavy business stuff, and I really wanted to be free from that for at least a week. So I decided to keep this one at home, and so I went away with this one, together with this one, and together with these. This is a pen pouch from the Dilution, and inside the pouch I have my favorite pens for the moment, and that's the Surasa R pens in 04 that I will show you a little bit about, and a HOBONICHI pen. This is the yearly color, this year's color. And of course I have my dear Pentel pens, the Klena pens. And they come in different sizes, and I brought 2 of them with me. These pens are perfect for the Tomo River paper. I left all my fountain pens at home. I didn't want to, I didn't want to have them leaking ink into my bag, or if I would have lost them, or they've been, I wanted to take care of them, so they stayed at home. Anyway, this HOBONICHI Weeks is a mega, and it is the one with a soft cover, and it looks like this. But I wanted to protect this one also, so I took a cover on cover, and that is a little bit too large for the mega. So then I've cut out a scrapbooking paper as a background, and I thought that would look nice together. This one, during the vacation, what did I do? I used it as a packing list. I did some trackers, and I did some bullets to remember what I've done, and I've used some of the pages back here for journaling and for some list making and so forth. So it's been quite nice to carry this one with me. And what I also did, because I really needed to get an overview of November, so I started to put in all of the things that I'm going to do in November in different colors, as the orange is my business where and the activities where I get paid, right? And then the blue is planning or meetings from different for different purposes. They don't render money, or they don't end up in money directly, but maybe indirectly. And then the pink is my private personal appointments. So yeah, and I think this really helped me to see that November will be a lot, but it's all okay also at the same time. And after that, I decided to continue to mark my October to see how that one looked like. And here is also the orange for all of the customer related things, the pink for the personal things. Here is the vacation week. And when I've done like this means that these are daily things that are very much related, or it's a time slot. As here you can see, for instance, I've been away the whole day, 2 whole days. But this one is a day. There are days here where I have a lot of different appointments. And I've been working through the weekends for the whole October, and I will do the same thing for September. So I go back and I, do the dating or the dates of the month afterwards. But here I am in November, and I think this is a very good way to see and have an overview of the month. I did the same thing. I'll show you for October, or even, let's see, here in November. Here's the November month in my A5 Wonderland 222 planner, and I've done the same thing here where I've used different color codes to see that, okay, it's a lot in orange, that means a lot of money, and then the pink is for my personal, and the blue is the planning and meeting. So yeah, very nice. Anyway, so very nice. It was always together with me, so whenever something plopped up in my head that I really had to remember, I put it in here. This one was mostly in the bag, but I brought it up and I could sit in my sun chair and work in it, or I did it in the bed in the hotel room. And I've shown you this one before, so I won't go through all of the different things that the Wonderland 222 gives you in the beginning, but I love everything that they have prepared for, like the routine trackers for every month that you can use, as for the purpose or the need that you have. I needed a lot of tracking in September, but I decided just to have some tracking for my business. And then here are the every month overview that you can use for different purposes, and then you can write things here. And you have also the whole year overview where you can do your future planning that I am doing. Anyway, I thought that I was going to show you my October month. Here I've put a tab that you can put wherever you want to. You just pull it down like this, but it doesn't stay where it's supposed to when you turn the pages. So what I've done is that I put a washi tape to keep it in place. So here is my month for October, where I can see what I've been doing. And then on the weeks, I have color coded them as I've done in the monthlies, where the orange, customer related, the blue is meetings, and the pink is things that are more of a personal thing. And yeah, and then when we got into the vacation, I used the spread for my journaling. So I did some scribbling here, and then I just wrote everything that happened and feelings and thoughts, and that's what I also done here. But here I've been using the different pens, and they are absolutely lovely. The nib, the tip is very sharp, so you can write very thin, but the ink is it's wet, so it's easy to write, but it dries very quickly. So I was inspired by the colors of the Canary Islands where we were, so I decided that I wanted to use different colors for different days. And here is this week, and here I used only the black pen, the Hobonichi pen, and the black pen of this one, and the Klenna pen. So, and just to mark out, you know, the time so that I can see if I have any holes where I can do some things. Yeah. Here I did this thing here. Yeah, and I really love how this turns out. Next week is the 1st of November, and then where I started, I'll show you here. So here is the week where I color coded it, but in red and in black. And then I went back and I did black, and then it's black again and black again. And then I will probably go over to the color code again, because I really love how the color coding looks like. But November will be a black and white month, and that's all okay. I could, if I wanted to, color code these by coloring them. We'll see if I'll do that. Yeah, and then here in the end you have your daily pages that I use for notes, for to-dos, and it works perfectly well. I normally get 2 columns of different note-taking that I, you know, things to do, and I have also some notes from some meetings that I've had. And here is a page where I had my to-dos here, and then I entered Monday right after we arrived from the vacation, and it was a pretty busy day, and I had to micromanage my day. So what I did was that I identified the meetings that I had, and then I did 15-minute slots, 7:30 to 7:45, 7:45 to 8, and then I, you know, thought, what can I do within these time slots? And it was quite good. I'd started early in the morning by 6:30 in the morning to plan my day. I was quite stressed because I knew that I had too much to do, but I could see that I could find some holes, and it felt good to see that. So that's how this page turned out, and here is how this week's turns out. I have plenty to do here. I will be working this weekend, and I will probably transfer some things into next week also. But yeah, well, I have done some of the things here. I will put some done mark here. Let's see. So I will be entering the weekend feeling much more completed. Let's see. Here I have answered. Here I have answered. Here I have sent. Yeah. So yeah, it is quite. There are some things that I really need to sit down and concentrate this weekend. I will fulfill my to-dos for the week. Yeah, so that's the the planners that went on vacation together with me, and they were really happy traveling partners. I will choose another cover, and I will come back and show you that later, which one that I will now use for November. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, well, no, sorry, I'll show you some more things here. What I've done is that I've put, but that's not a big thing, but for me it was easier to find things here. So here I've used the Hobonichi tabs to mark where, you know, September starts and October, December, November and December, and that's quite good. And then I have my monthly tab here to mark, so I will get quickly to the October. And then I have my today homemade tab here so that I can get to the week where I am. I think that works really well. And then I have cut out an old dashboard from the Happy Planner that I just wrinkled, but I think it's cute, and I will do a new one for November where it says, don't follow your dreams, chase them. And this one is a perfect way to have it between the pages, so if you need to close your page quickly and the ink hasn't dried, this one will take care of that, and it's easy to get to your to-do list within, you know, doing like this. So yeah, I will come back and show you my combo for November, but that will be in a new video. Take care of yourself. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you want to stay in touch. And if you have any questions or comments, please comment and write in the box down below. Take care of yourself, and I hope seeing you soon. Bye bye.